Yo, yo, what up, everyone? What's up? Apple Ricky says, hey, dude. Apple Ricky says, I met John Cannell and Catherine Cochran yesterday. I cried, hugged both of them. Very nice people. Awesome. Yeah, I saw on your Instagram that you met Will Sandin, the original Michael Myers, the guy who played the original kid Michael Myers in Halloween '78. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Hell yeah, that's badass. That is awesome. Hell yeah. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, everyone. Whoever's here, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. Today's Horror Sundays, episode 42, I think. Yeah. Hell yeah. Apple Ricky said he was like, okay. Apple Ricky says Will Sandin was a trippy guy. He was cool. He said Dig did a good job playing young Michael. When we were doing the picture, I was doing the pose. I didn't know, so I told him I was doing the pose. He was like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that was cool, Apple Ricky. That was really cool that you met him. That was awesome. How was it? Who else did you meet, Apple Ricky? Who else did you meet? Who else did you meet there? Who else did you meet there? Did you meet anyone from Terrifier? Did you meet anyone from Terrifier? Apple Ricky says the main girls from Terrifier 2. Which ones were they? I forgot. I forgot which. Was it? I know. Was it Sienna? She was one of the main girls, right? In Terrifier 2, I'm pretty sure. I think she was. I think she was the final girl. I think she was the final girl. Nah, I forgot though. I haven't seen Terrifier 2 in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. I'm not seeing it in a while. It's a good movie though. Be quiet, guys. Be quiet. Be quiet, guys. Come on, be quiet. Yeah, that's cool though. I haven't gone to a convention in a while. I need to go one soon, but yeah, I've been busy doing a lot of stuff recently right now, so I just haven't had the time to do all that right now. It's crazy though. Apple Ricky says, Tara and Dawn, Terrifier 1. Oh, okay. Yeah. The Terrifier 1, I remember them, yeah. Terrifier 1, it was the blonde girl dressed with like that like Little Red Riding Hood, or I don't know what the hell she was dressed at, but it was like some green dress or something. Yeah, I remember now, Apple Ricky. I remember now. Yeah. Yeah, they both die in that movie. Wolf ZL4LD says, "What's up, Frank? I'm glad you got to experience that. Apple, that must have been cool. Yeah, what's up, Wolf? How you doing? Glad to see you here as well. And yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Apple Ricky got to meet Will Sandin, the original Michael Myers. Hey, that's crazy. I saw his picture. He looks pretty young, bro. And that fool was like a kid back in the '70s when they shot that scene, you know?
Play Michael again.
He's too short though. I saw the picture.
No
Apple Ricky was taller
no
than
wonder
him.
he's never played Michael again, huh?
Well, yeah, because he was just too tiny. He's like kind of a short guy. He was kind of a short guy. Apple Ricky, was Will Sandin tall or is he kind of short? He looked kind of short in your picture. Apple Ricky, was he short or tall? Let me know. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. That dude was unseen for a few years. Did he just start doing conventions again? Because that dude, no one had seen him for a while. Also, the guy who played Tommy Doyle, that fool doesn't do conventions or none of that. From what I heard, I'm not too sure. I gotta check on that fool. Brian Andrews. His name is Brian Andrews. Apple Ricky says we were like the same height. Yeah, you see, I knew it. I knew it. He seemed pretty short. He seemed like a short. He looks cool though. He's a cool guy. He played Michael. He's like the first. He's the first actor to play Michael as a child. You know. So he's the one who did it first. You know. So all the credit goes to him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's cool, Apple Ricky. That's badass. That is badass. Like I said, I haven't got the chance to have gone to a convention recently, which sucks. But eventually it'll come around again. I got to go to Creepy IE like almost a year ago. That was cool. I haven't gone to a convention since. Hell yeah. That's cool though. That is cool. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. E. La- Landar says, I'm back again for another stream. What's up, Land? I'm gonna call you Land. Can I call you Land, bro? What's up? How you doing, man? Glad to see you here on another live stream. And thank you so much for letting me use your soundtracks for my Halloween Ends fan film. We started shooting some scenes last night. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, bro. We were like right there in the sewers, in the opening of the sewer. I got a cool shot of Michael just standing there, looking at our main character. So badass. Landar says that's great. Hell yeah, man! Thank you so much again for letting us use those soundtracks. We'll make sure to credit you right there in the credits and stuff. Awesome. And your soundtracks really sound a lot like Halloween Ends, something that would be on in Halloween Ends, you know? Especially the soundtracks you posted with the brown kind of Michael Myers mask. Those sound really good. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. Apple Ricky says he was kind of shy. It was kind of like he didn't really want to be there. He wasn't rude. He's probably not used to the attention. He's probably not used to the attention because he doesn't do a lot of conventions from what I've heard. That's why I was surprised when I saw you got a picture with him, because I was like, bro, this guy, like, it's rare when this guy shows up to conventions, you know? Land says, I appreciate that. Hell yeah, man, I got you. Yeah, definitely. I'll credit you in the credits in the beginning and the end of the film. Yeah, man, can't wait to see those can't wait to see those scores in action when I put the clips together and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Apple Ricky says, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I figured too. He's kind of like a rare. He's one of those rare actors that hardly goes to conventions, you know? And when he does, you better get a picture quick. You better get a picture quick, you know, because he might not show up for a while again. Kind of like Danielle Harris, you know? Kind of like Danielle Harris and Will Sandin, who also played Tommy Doyle in the original movie. Like, they are rare at the conventions. So when they go, especially Danielle Harris, when she goes, it gets packed. When she goes, it gets packed, bruh. It gets packed. So, yeah. Appariki says, yeah, exactly. Awesome. Hell yeah. Oh, what did it say right there? I missed that little message. Instagram, send me some little message right here, but oh well. Oh well, oh well. Appariki says, I asked him how old he was when he played Michael. He said he was 7 turning 8. Damn. He's like almost 50. That dude's probably almost or is 50 probably. Shit, for all I know. I'm too lazy to count right now though. I'm too lazy to count. How do y'all like the Halloween Kills background? Look at that. Look at that. We got the Halloween Kills background. Looks amazing, yo. This background looks so cool. Looks so amazing. That shit is sick. So sick, so sick. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's see what's going on right here. What is going on? I'm gonna see if I could find some movie news. I haven't really found a lot of movie news recently, but I'll see what I can find right now. Landar says goes great with the setup. Awesome, thank you so much. Yeah, it's spooky season, you know. So you gotta have all this Halloween stuff out. You know, I got all my Michael masks right there. I got my flashback. I got my 2018, my ends mask. A bald 78 that I'm working on. I'm almost done adding all the char to my Halloween my Halloween Kills mask. I'm always done adding all the char to my Halloween Kills mask. So that's gonna be going up soon right there on that stand. Or I'll probably get a new mic stand just to stand it up on there. Appariki says, does Dag doesn't really do conventions much. I guess he has his own life. Yeah. That's crazy, right? Some of them don't do conventions. That's crazy. That's crazy. You would think most of them would do conventions, because it's easy money. But some of them don't do it, yeah. Some of them don't do it. I can see why, though. It probably gets boring being just sitting there, you know, saying hi to people and stuff.
Are probably introverts.
Yeah, that too. It's because when actors act in movies, their acting makes them seem like they're introvert, you know, when they're acting.
It makes them seem like they're outgoing, but when
That's why. But when you see the real them, that's just the character they're playing. So they may seem like all outgoing and stuff in the movies, but some of them could be like really like shy in person and stuff as well, like regular people and stuff. So yeah, it's crazy. Thank you so much for the hearts right there. I appreciate it. Whoever sent those hearts. Let me see. Landar says, "Yeah, me and my friend are going as 2018 in Kills. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hell yeah. Kills is my favorite middle movie of the Halloween Blumhouse trilogy. But I do love Halloween Ends. Halloween 2018 is cool too, but I like Kills and Ends a bit more. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. I like Halloween Ends and Kills. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go as I wasn't gonna dress up as Art the Clown, but my little sister convinced me to get the costume, so I managed to get the costume, and I ordered the nose too as well. I got some teeth as well, so I'm gonna be Art the Clown, probably on Halloween night, but maybe when I go out this Friday, hopefully, I'll be Michael Myers or Ghostface or Jason or something else, you know. Apple Ricky says, I was thinking I might write my own Nightmare on Elm Street 2 remake. I want it to be similar to Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Yeah, that's awesome, Apple Ricky. That's cool. Hell yeah, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Apple Ricky says, I was thinking I might want Doug Jones to play Freddy. What do you think? I think he'd be a great pick. Yeah, that'd be good. I don't mind. I don't care. As long as he could just be scary and creepy. As long as he could just be scary and creepy, I don't mind. Landar says, oh yeah, you're going to be a gritty costume this year. Yeah. I'm going to be Art the Clown this year. For Halloween night, though. For Halloween night. I think for like maybe this Friday, if I go to the Halloween party, it's between Michael Myers. Now, you got to be Michael on Halloween sometime, you know? But Ghostface also looks nice, though. The Ghostface costume also looks nice. But yeah, dude, yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. So I know for sure, though. I know for sure on Halloween night, I'm going to be Art the Clown. That's a for sure on that one. That's a for sure. Let me see. Has anyone seen the Black Phone 2? Wolf says, have you seen Black Phone? Damn, dude, just when I asked that question, you ask it too. That is crazy. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Wolf says, have you seen Black Phone 2? It's a pretty divisive movie, but I thought it was pretty good. I want to go see it, bro. I haven't had the chance to go see it. I have not had the chance to go see it because I've been busy. I've been filming my Halloween Ends fan film. And then I'm also helping my friend with his movie as well. And then I'm going to see what time I'm finished tomorrow with that. And hopefully I can stop by the theater and catch the movie, dude. Hopefully we start early tomorrow so I could get out a little earlier and stop by the theater and catch Black Phone 2. I really want to see it. Someone told me, or I think I saw a video, or one of those. Someone told me, or someone said in a video, one of those, that it's kind of like Halloween Ends. Woof. Is Black Phone 2 kind of like Halloween Ends? I've been hearing like that it's kind of like similar to Halloween Ends or something. Because the grabber's all like dead and rotted already, and he's kind of slow and stuff, and he's all frostbitten. So yeah, I'm just curious. Spring Plus, she said, I was thinking Nancy has a son. She had a kid with Glenn, but Glenn doesn't want to pay child support, so he won't be in her son's name. Son's name is Isaac. That's pretty funny, Apple Ricky. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Hell yeah. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, everyone. So let's see. Damn, bro, there's not a lot of movie updates lately. There hasn't been a lot of movie updates. A lot of movie updates, especially with horror. Let's see. Apple Ricky says Glenn don't want to pay child support, so we can all so we all call Glenn a piece of S. That's pretty funny. Landar says, do you still want me to make an album and promote your Ends film? Yeah, just promote it as a fan film. Yeah, we could. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. Hey, Landar, do you have Do you have Instagram so I could, so I could send you the title of the movie and what it's called? Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. It's all gonna be your music, bro. It's all gonna be your music. So yeah, go away, make an album for it. Hell yeah. We're gonna use all your music, Landar. We're gonna use all your music, bro. So yeah, go for it. Okay, Landar. The link to my Instagram is in the description right here. The link to my Instagram is in the description right here of the live stream. Just follow me on Instagram, and I can send you all the titles and the artwork for it and stuff. Well, I mean, just the title. I suck at making artwork. Yes, yes. So we could exchange artwork back and forth for the fan film, Landar. Please. Like I said, the link to my Instagram is my bad, guys. I had a tongue twister. Is in the description of the live right here. Wolf says it definitely feels more like a Nightmare on Elm Street than Halloween. Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, the black phone. Oh well, I mean, like I kind of like someone said the grabber is like a little bit, just a little bit, because he's kind of like like a little bit beat up since the last movie now, and now he's literally like a dead dude, and like yeah, he's like invisible, huh? He's like invisible from what I've seen too as well. But there's also scenes that I see where he's kind of like Michael Myers-y, kind of slow, kind of like gritty, kind of like zombie-ish almost as well. Especially that scene where they rip off the bottom part of the mask and you just see his like his freaking skin and his muscles and the blood. But yeah, I think I've seen some scenes in the trailer where like I think the girl, the sister, she's like asleep, right? And like the grabber, she's having a dream of the grabber killing her, right? And then she's like flipping in the air and stuff. And then the phone booth thing, the kid inside the phone booth also. Yeah, so it is pretty Nightmare on Elm Street with the whole dream stuff as well. I don't know if it's a dream or a trance. I still have to go see the movie, but I mean, the movie's pretty easy to dissect through the trailer. Like I've seen the trailer a few times, and like I could pretty much figure out the movie, you know. Twisted Emo says, every year me and my family go to this haunted attraction called Acres of Terror, where they choose. Oh, why'd you take off your comment, Twisted Emo? I was reading that. Landar says you gotta send me some Photoshop stuff. All right. Landar says, hey Landar, do you know how to make posters? Landar, from what I've seen on your YouTube, do you know how to make like movie posters? You think you could make me? You think you could probably make the poster for the fan film? I'm horrible at making posters, dude. Twisted Emo says the schedule part in Acres of Terror is the scariest because it's extremely dark. It's full of animatronics, and there's scare actors who get to grab you and touch you. That's cool. That's cool. That's exactly what Halloween Horror Nights used to do. But they're not even scary anymore. Halloween Horror Nights. That's why I didn't even decide to waste my money on it this year, bro. It's like you're basically paying just to visit some recreations of some movie sets, you know? And like you're not even guaranteed to get in all of them, you know? And it ends so early now. I remember back when I used to go like 15 or so years ago, it ended like at least around 1 or 2 in the freaking morning or something. Apareki says, also when I was 12, I either wanted to name my child Dylan after Wes Craven's New Nightmare or Ghostface. I don't know why I want to name a kid Ghostface. That's crazy, Apareki. That is a crazy name. Twisted Emo says, the scare actors slam stuff behind you or next to you and yell in your face. Yeah, that's cool. That's what Halloween Horror Nights used to do. They used to scrape real chainsaws on the floor with real freaking chains on them. Landor says, send you a message to you on Discord. Sent you a message on Discord. Damn, dude, I don't have Discord, though. I don't have Discord. Hey, Landor, I don't have Discord, bro. Twisted Emo says, sorry. I accidentally deleted my comment. It's cool, man. Apareki says, what do you think would happen if someone named their kid Jesus? Nothing. Because, well, maybe Jesus, if you literally call him Jesus, you know, then maybe they'll be like, what? You know, but usually people name their kid Jesus. So it's not really a big deal. Blaze Ronhouse says, what's up, man? What's up, Blaze? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. My name's Frank. Today's Horror Talk, today's Horror Sundays, episode 41. Please smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Landor says, I'm sorry, I'm in Instagram. All right, cool. Cool, Landor, cool. Okay, cool, that's perfect. Now we're connected. See, now we're linked. Now we can make the movie better. Now it's easier. Now I could send you stuff back and forth, you know, we can make. Hey, so Landor, like I said, I suck at making posters. And I've been seeing your posters on your soundtracks, for your soundtracks. You think you could maybe make the poster for the fan film? Wolf says, just a heads up though, the grabber isn't in the movie that much. I kind of wish he was in it more. Okay, you see that right there? What you said right there? What you said right there, that's what I heard. I heard that's where it was similar to Halloween Ends. I heard that's where it was similar to Halloween Ends. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, I loved Halloween Ends. I'm pretty sure I'll love the Black Phone too. Trust me. I'm actually a fan of when they do something different, you know? Unlike Scream, who's always stuck with Sydney, you know? At least Halloween Ends did something different. At least the Black Phone is doing something different, you know? So yeah, I for sure know I'm gonna like the Black Phone too. I just haven't had the chance to see it. It came out Friday. Friday I played a show. I played a Halloween party on Friday night. I couldn't go. I was tired after the show. I wanted to sleep. Saturday, I was tired in the morning. I could have gone, but I was just tired from the night before, and I had to shoot some scenes for Halloween Ends fan film. Today I was supposed to go meet up with my producers, but they said, nah, let's meet up on Monday better. So, like, I couldn't go either because I also have Horror Sundays today. And then I didn't want to be coming back from the theater in a rush, you know, to do the show. And then tomorrow I have to go meet up my producers in Hollywood. So I'm hoping we meet up early so I could leave early and hopefully stop by the theater and catch a screening of it. Either tomorrow or Tuesday. Tomorrow or Tuesday will be fine, dude. But yeah, man, I haven't had time at all. Man, I'm going to start filming their movie as well this Wednesday. So, damn, this is going to be hectic. Yeah, but yeah, that's where I heard it was similar to Halloween Ends, though, that the grabber is not a lot in the movie, that his presence is very limited. Well, he's dead, dude. He's like a ghost. He's like a ghost Freddy entity now or something. Twisted Emo says, I remember one of the scare actors in the school part where swinging a real shovel around almost hit us. That's crazy. That's pretty funny though. That's pretty funny. Like I'm telling you, bro, freaking Universal Studios used to have the scare actors back like in 2008, 2009, 2007, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, around 2016. Around 2016 is when I think they started getting soft Halloween Horror Nights. Because I also heard you could take children that are like 13 and up now. Before, back when I was going, it was strictly 18 and up, bro. 18 to 21. 18, 21 or older. Back when I was like a teenager and in high school. It was 18, 21 or older, you know, for Halloween Horror Nights. Now, like I said, they let like 13-year-olds and up in. So now they're gonna get more soft, you know, they're gonna get softer because some 14-year-olds cry still. I don't remember being scared of anything scary at 14, you know, but I guess some kids are. So I didn't waste my money. But that's cool though. Twisted Emo, that's cool. Blaze says, I remember me, I was back 2 weeks ago and I said I had to go to my mom's. Oh, okay, I remember now, Blaze. I remember, yeah, you're only able to drop in like 2 times a week, huh, Blaze? I remember now, yeah, I remember now. Hey, so you're back? How was it? How was it over there staying with your mom? Did you have a good time? How was it? Let us know, Blaze. How'd you spend your time over there? Is your mom okay? Is she doing good? Let us know. Landor says also, I can make artwork. That's awesome, Landor. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, Land. That's cool, bro, because I really need help making the poster, bro, because my posters are... I could shoot a movie. I could shoot a pretty good movie with a freaking iPhone, but I suck making posters, bro. I don't know, man. I just suck at graphic designing, I guess, or whatever, you know? I just suck at making posters. So, and like I said, I saw your artwork on your posters for your soundtracks. It just looks 10 times, 20 times better than what I could do. So please, could you make this the posters for the fan film, man? Since your work will be featured in it anyway. Spring Plushie says, naming your son Dylan after Wes Craven's New Nightmare would be cool. I would name my son Billy. Billy, maybe. If I had two sons, it'd be Billy and Stu. If I had two sons, it'd be Billy and Stu, or Michael and Freddie. Or if I had three sons, it'd be Michael, Jason, and Freddie. If I had three sons, it'd be Michael, Jason, and Freddie. And if I had a fourth one, it'd be Thomas, like Leatherface, because in the 2003 Texas Chainsaw remake, his name is Thomas Leatherface. Thomas Hewitt. Yeah, his name's Thomas Hewitt. In the original Texas movies, his name's Bubba Sawyer. Tostadimo says the school is nothing really but strobing lights, animatronics that thrash around, screaming around, actor stuff, banging and loud sounds. The basement was scary because it was like Hell House. Hey, that's crazy. You know what, Tostadimo? This reminds me of I also went to a haunted house attraction in a school in an elementary school like 20 years ago when I was like 13 or 14. I was like in middle school, and the school across the street from my middle school was an elementary school, and they were having they were having a Halloween haunted house, and it was in the school literally how you're describing it. We walked through the halls. It was all dark. They covered the windows with black plastic paint, with black plastic bags, trash bags, so no light could come in. They had strobe lights going on inside. There was teachers dressed in costumes banging on the doors, behind the doors. There was teachers. The teachers were the scare actors, dude. And this is crazy because a lot of the teachers were horror fans back then too, bro. That explains why a lot of like my generation were the way we are, because a lot of the teachers as well were big movie fans. I remember having teachers talk about movies in class, dude. Like when we were doing any work, have you guys seen this movie? This movie? Have you seen this movie? But yeah, it was cool. The teachers were the scare actors. There was one big fat teacher, or I don't think he was a teacher. I think he was like one of the janitors or security guards from my middle school. But he was playing Leatherface, and he was in the basement of the bathroom in the school as well. So you walked around the whole top of the school, and I think the maze ended at the basement of the school, and then you got out through the bottom. So the last maze was Leatherface, and it was in the basement of the school, and it was the big fat freaking security guard, the janitor, one of them, and they were swinging the chainsaw around, and it was like a real chainsaw, bro, because it made the real sounds and everything, like when you hear a real chainsaw, you know what it is, trust. And like, yeah, that fool was chasing you and stuff, and yeah, shit was cool, bro. You just brought back like 20-year-old memories for me, man. I remember that. That was cool. I don't see anything like that anymore. I don't see anything like that anymore. I think it's because the kids are softer now as well. I trip out though because a lot of kids are like into horror now as well. But it's crazy though. Tristan says the corn maze is a cool too. Back in like 2021 and 2022, they actually did run after you with real chainsaws, but now they don't. They don't really. They just rev their chainsaws right next to you and leave you alone. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean in Halloween Horror Nights back in like 15, 16, 17, 18, 10, 13, 14 years ago, the clowns, I think, because they would have like armies of clowns. Remember Halloween Horror Nights at that time? The mascot used to be that clown, that like carnival clown. I forgot his name, what his name was. But he used to be the mascot. So they had this whole clown theme going on all the time back then in Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights was always clown themed. Always clown themed, bro. Always loved clowns as well. Clowns are cool. But yeah, and the scare actors dressed as clowns, they would really freaking chase you with real chainsaws. They would grind them on the floor and stuff, and you would see sparks shoot out at you. They don't do that anymore. Hell nah. I seen videos of people walking around at Halloween Horror Nights doing the walkthrough and shit, and you just see them, like you said, they just walk by you and they just rev the chainsaw or go like that, but they don't like chase after you like back then and stuff. I remember there would be girls just screaming like, ah, you know? Now they just get next to you like and look at you and just go, you know? Or they like have it up like that and go, but they just walk away now. Wolf says, I also heard a reviewer say, if you love the first Black Phone, you'll love the second movie, okay? If you find the first movie okay, you'll love the second movie. I love the first one, bro. I liked it a lot. It felt really vintage, the Black Phone. Yeah, that first Black Phone movie felt really vintage. It felt like a 70s. I think it does take place in the 70s, right? Let me check that out. Let me check that out. What year does the Black Phone take? Yep, 1978. Yeah, they did a good job with the vintage 70s look. Really good job in the. Yeah, I think I gotta watch the Black Phone again before I see the new one. I gotta watch the first one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I liked it. It's the grabber. Yeah, he's becoming very fast. The new horror icon. He kind of is already. So who are the newest icons to come out in the last? Well, Art the Clown's been around for like a decade plus already, but his were just fan films as well at one point. You know, Art really got popular in the late 2010s, like around 2016, 2017-ish. That's when he went mainstream. Yeah, that's when Art the Clown went kind of mainstream.
Thanksgiving.
No, hold on, we're talking about Terrifier. Well, Art the Clown went kind of mainstream, yeah, because I think the first actual big budget Terrifier movie came out like in 2017, right? Like around 2016, 2017. Terrifier 2 came out like 2022. Terrifier 3 came out 2024. Terrifier recently just got mainstream if you really think about it. Terrifier recently just got mainstream like about 7-8 years ago. You know, before that, there were still just YouTube shorts, you know, short films. So yeah, Art the Clown, what is it? Thanksgiving, John Carver. He's been around a while too. He's been around a while, the character, but it wasn't an actual movie. It was just a trailer Eli Roth put together to see if he could get a movie made about it, you know. But that recently became another horror icon. John Carver, Art the Clown. Who else? Hard Eyes. Hard Eyes as well. Hard Eyes as well is slowly becoming another one, but they gotta keep the momentum going with Hard Eyes, because if they don't, then they're gonna lose the plot with them. They gotta pump out another movie. They gotta pump out another movie with Hard Eyes fast, dude, or else people are just gonna forget about it. Let me see. Yeah, so Art the Clown, John Carver, Hard Eyes. Well, we're talking like killers though, like real human. Yeah, but we're talking like human killers though. Human, like that's like DAW stuff, like Chucky. Yeah, the Grabber. So yeah, the Grabber, Art the Clown. Who else? I keep forgetting. The Grabber, Art the Clown, John Carver, and Hard Eyes. Those four. John Carver, Hard Eyes, the Grabber, and Art the Clown. Those are like the newest. Those are like the new Freddy, Michael, Jason, and Leatherface. Like in 20 years, they're gonna be seen like that. Like in 10 years, some of them are kind of already seen like that. Blaze says good. Blaze says it was good. My birthday on October 16th. Awesome. Happy late birthday, Blaze. Hey, you also saw the Black Phone too? Lucky ass fools, dude. I haven't seen it. Check if they have it. Twisted Emo says one of the funniest moments at Acres of Terror is when random kid behind me asked the owner of Acres of Terror, is he a furry? Because the main thing the owner wears is a werewolf costume. That's cool. But that makes sense. He technically is a furry. He's cosplaying as one. He's wearing a freaking werewolf costume. Werewolves are cool too, by the way. Twisted Emo says, by the way, their official YouTube account is called Ziggy D Wolf. All right, I'll check it out. Ziggy D Wolf. That's easy to remember. Apple Ricky says, I prefer being called Apple Ricky, not Spring Plushie. All right, Apple Ricky.
Spring Plushie?
Well, then why do you call yourself Spring Plushie on your handle then? Laugh out loud. If you said this to a pregnant classmate, we know you lost your V to the janitor. What the fuck? The kids these days. Apple Ricky said, I know Freddy Krueger's wife did. Yeah, his wife's dead. He killed her.
She wasn't young enough. Man.
Twisted Emo says, hey, I trip out on that shit. Freddy Krueger actually had a whole wife and freaking and kids and shit, and he went full incel mode and just murdered his wife. That's true. That's crazy. He actually had something Michael and Jason could never have, you know?
That's why he's more like. That's why he gets punished more than them. If you really think about it.
Because Michael and Jason are like kids. We don't know what they're doing.
But like the thing is that like this low key sin more than these. Because this was a whole ass pedophile, killed his own wife and shit. You know what I mean? That's why he's punished. He's literally a demon punished by hell. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why he got made into a demon. His punishment is to
All the
torment.
shit he did.
Yeah, so yeah, Michael and Jason are like literally like just little toddlers in
Those
adult
fools,
bodies.
they're more like
with
they have to
masks.
they deal with curses. They have to deal with like curses.
Kind of, yeah. Jason, yeah, is like a curse on
Jason
Crystal
and
Lake.
Michael Myers, they
Yeah,
both
Mike-
deal more with curses.
Yeah, Michael and Jason are more similar than people think, actually, bro. They don't just tilt their heads, you know. They do have a lot of the same functions, bro. They walk like they fucking walk slow or power walk. They, like I said, they turn their head when they kill someone or they find something amusing.
And Jason Goes to Hell, they show you what powers him. It's like some devil shit. I forgot what it is.
Oh yeah, that's just because they were trying to get Freddy versus Jason
and
going
they
after
realize
that.
they realize Jason isn't just like a person. He's literally like it's his spirit. So like after they kill him, then that one fool eats his heart. Remember? And
Yeah,
then it
the
takes over
doctor.
his body. Yeah, fool. Like it's not just he's not just a person. He's a literally like a demon spirit.
So it's like some evil entity took over his
And
body,
then
his
Michael,
soul.
that's why they call him the Shape. You know what I mean?
Well, they call him the shape because in the dark he looks like just
And
a
he
shape.
disappears.
He looks like just a
And he
shape.
disappears.
Yeah. Yeah, Tusarimo says, I was an idiot. I too over there because I asked the owner if I could take a selfie with him because it's like a local celebrity in his area. And my phone died because I'm an idiot and I don't charge my phone really. Oh, man, I always have my phone charged. I always got to have it charged 100%, bro. Always. That reminds me, I got to get a portable charger soon. Gotta get a portable charger soon. Poregi says, I seen who's it? Yosan, and he was in Hard Eyes yesterday. I didn't meet him. I saw him. That's awesome, Aporeki. That's cool. You should have met. You should have went to his booth. Aporeki says because I can't change my handle. It sucks. That's why it's called that. Oh, okay. I understand that. I get you now. Tostrimo says, for like 4 years, I've been thinking, what if the evil has been transferred to Corey and Halloween Ends? Then he disappeared and he came back years later. Hey, yeah, that's cool, right? That would be cool. Because at the end of Halloween Ends, you don't see them. Do you see them taking Corey out in a stretcher? I don't think so. Do you?
No.
Nah, they don't. They don't, huh? They don't. Hey, yeah, now that we're talking Halloween Ends, bro, we were shooting for Halloween Ends last night. It was pretty
I
cool.
think they did that deliberately. So when like if they ever do make a continuation of Halloween Ends, they could do some weird twist, some resurrection shit, where they show like a flashback and this fool like gets up and he's like, let's say like he's like Michael now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they don't show his face because he's all dead, but like you could see the back of him.
Yeah.
And he becomes like the new Michael.
Yeah. Well, recently there was an interview with Jason Blum, the owner of Blumhouse Productions, and he said that he wants to see if he could buy the rights again.
Damn, so he's probably gonna make a continuation of Ends, and it's probably gonna.
Who
make
knows though? They said probably not. They're gonna just restart again.
Bruh, again?
I would just go a continuation to Ends, honestly.
At that point, yeah.
I don't know why some people don't like Halloween Ends. I like it. A lot of my friends like it. That's why we're making a Halloween Ends fan film. It's like people complain that Michael's not in the movie as much, but when I see it, I think he's in it enough. Like, I mean, yeah, like if you watch other Halloween movies, there's scenes where there's no Michael, where it's just dialogue and just regular family moments with people, you know? And then later on we get, you know, because if you have Michael in every scene, then it's not gonna be good. Because it's like Michael is like that cherry on top of your ice cream, you know? Like that's what you're waiting for, you know? If you have too many of those, then that's gonna just spoil the ice cream, you know? If you have Michael too much in the movie, you're just gonna get bored of seeing him. That's why it's better to sprinkle him throughout the movie, you know? I think Halloween Ends was awesome. I loved it. But yeah, Toserimo, that was cool, dude. Yeah, we were shooting for Halloween Ends last night too. That was pretty cool. Although I miscasted some people by accident. I guess I wasn't clear enough, you know, and they weren't clear enough with me either as well. So yeah, I had miscasted some people. We shot some scenes. kind of didn't really like their acting. I'm gonna be honest. They really didn't look the part. I'm gonna be honest. And I just deleted their scenes, and I just kept the scenes with my other actor. He's a good actor, by the way, and my actor playing Michael. I just kept their shots because yeah, I'm gonna reshoot this with the other better actors. Like my little brother, he's way like he's not even a real actor, bro, and he's gonna act better than these fools that were supposedly actors that came over yesterday. You know, they even left me a business card. You know, like come on, dude. Like my little brother, he was the killer. He played the killer in Scream, in my Scream fan film, The Ghostface. So I mean, he already played a killer. So I'm pretty sure he'll be able to play a bully like nothing anyway. So yeah, it was fun though. It was cool seeing my friend Brian right there. We were down there in the opening of the sewers. That was freaking creepy, bro. That was creepy. I was right there with my friend Dominic St. Clair. He was helping us shoot as well. He's acting in the film as well. He was doing lighting. And we were down there in the sewer tunnel, bro, just all three of us. And we were fixing up my friend, you know, fixing his arms up and stuff so we could get the shot right, you know. And we turned off all the lights. And then for a second, we were like, dude, just look at him. Look at him. Imagine being like going down here in the dark and fighting this guy. Like, wasn't Corey scared, bro? Like, wasn't Corey scared going down there and fighting like this rotted, moldy man, dude? That shit looks scary, bro. That shit looks scary. Aparegi says, cuz it'd be true that chick lost it to the school janitor. Oh man, that's some 90s stuff right there, Aparegi. Wolf says, did you see the trailer for Primate? Oh yeah, dude, I saw the trailer. That shit looks cool. It looks cool. It's like it's these chicks that have a pet chimpanzee, huh? And it goes ape shit and it starts killing them, like a slasher style.
They based it off that fucking, bruh. They based it off that lady who got her fucking face.
Yeah.
No mom.
That, but there was also another movie like that came out a few years ago where this monkey kills these people in this television studio. You seen it? Where like they're filming like a TV like a TV talk show and they bring in a chimp and it starts killing everybody and the camera just falls to the side and you just see the chimp running around like and you hear it killing people. But yeah, I saw the trailer, bro. It looked awesome. Surya Khan said hi. What's up, Surya Khan? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Horror Sundays, episode 42. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Surya Khan, please. Surya Khan says, what plans for Halloween? I'm going to probably go trick-or-treating with my little sister and hit a party hopefully this weekend. You know, so yeah, got some stuff coming up. Wolf says, I don't think people like the idea of teenager taking down Michael Myers and then take his mask afterwards. Bro, honestly, I don't think Corey was a teenager. He was like 21. Remember, he says it. He says it. Remember the Band Geeks? The Band Geeks were trying to get him to buy them beer, you know? Corey was like the same age as Allison. They were in the bar, remember? They don't let freaking 19, 18-year-olds into well, some establishments do let 18, 19-year-olds into alcoholic places, but not a lot. Most places you gotta be 21 and up. But yeah, Corey Cunningham was a 21-year-old dude already, bro. He wasn't a teenager. That's why when people call him a kid, oh, this kid stole Michael's mask. I'm like, dude, that's like a 21-year-old man. Like that's why I trip out on people. It's like they see Corey as some kid. It's like, dude, he's not a kid. He's like a freaking adult, you know? It's an adult fighting Michael, adult, you know? Surya Khan says, you like Tales from the Crypt? Yes, that's an old school show from the 80s and 90s. I grew up watching that. It was like horror anthology, different scary stories every week, you know? That's what the 80s and 90s, the 80s and 90s did anthologies better, I think, than we could do them now, honestly. They did anthologies way better. You had Unsolved Mysteries, you had Goosebumps, America's Most Wanted. America's Most Wanted was kind of like Unsolved Mysteries a bit, I guess. Are You Afraid of the Dark? You know, all those anthology shows with different scary stories. What else? Creep Show, that's another one. That's pretty similar to Tales to the Crypt as well. Let me see. Twisted Emo says the first Halloween movie came out in 1978. Then 2 years after, Halloween 2 came out in 1981. The next year, Halloween 3 came out. Same thing with Halloween Trilogy. Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, hell yeah, that's badass, right? That is badass. Twisted Emo says the new Halloween came out in 2018 and 2 years after Halloween Kills. And then the next year Halloween Ends came out. Yup, all in a row. Surya Cat says, oh, yes, 1978 Michael Myers featuring Jamie Lee Curtis. Hottie from True Lies. Yup, True Lies, that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Twisted Emo says, so my theory is probably a new one will come out in 2028 because 6 years after Halloween 3, Halloween 4 came out in 1988, 2028, 2022 are 6 years apart too. I don't know. I could be wrong. I think 2028 might be a good year. You know why? You know why? What is it? Twisted Emo. You know why 2028 might be a good year for a new Halloween movie? Because 2028 will mark the 50th anniversary of Halloween 1978, dude. 2028. You hear me? 2028 will mark the 50th anniversary of Halloween 1978. So what I'm guessing, hopefully I'm guessing correctly, you know, what I'm guessing is they're probably waiting until the 50th anniversary gets closer. What are we in? 2026, 27, 28? Yeah. Damn, that we're already close though. We're already in 26 though, you know. So what I'm thinking is they're probably waiting. I don't know, maybe like I said right now, they're probably waiting till we get closer to 2028. They're probably waiting till we get closer to 2028, and they'll probably announce a new movie again. Remember when Halloween 2018 came out, right? Remember when 2018 came out? It was coming out 40 years. It was coming out 40 years to the date of Halloween 78. It was coming out 40 years after the original movie. So Halloween 2018 was literally like a 40th anniversary movie of the 78 film, you know? So what I'm thinking is they're probably going to do the same thing again. Once 2028 gets closer, they probably will announce a new movie or the TV series, whatever, but they will have some new Michael Myers content around 2028, 2029 for sure, because that's going to be the 50th anniversary of Halloween 78. You don't think they're not going to do anything for the 50th anniversary? That's like half a century already that film's been around. That's half a century. In another century, it'll be 100 years old. Just like the freaking Frankenstein and monsters, Dracula, all that shit is now, you know? We probably won't even be alive.
You'll probably like be, if you're still alive, you'll be like in your 80s, 60s, 70s.
Shit.
Imagine though you get to live through that.
I'll be a rich old man though.
You're gonna be like, hey yo.
Sonny, I used to watch this movie back when I was like 30, 21, 15. I watched this movie all throughout the decades of my life. Yeah, I'll be crazy thinking back. Like right now, I'm old, but like when I'm 80, I could look back to when I'm 34 and be like, I was a young man then, you know? That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, Twisted Emo, you're right on the money though. You're right on the money. 2028, for sure something is gonna happen with Halloween in 2028. For sure something is gonna happen with Halloween. Either a 50th anniversary movie or that TV series or something, you know? But definitely we're going to get a movie or that TV series. But Michael is coming back. He is. Blaze says you are. Wait. Blaze, what do you mean by you are? What do you mean by you are? I don't understand. Wolf says, yeah, the monkey scene you're talking about is from the movie Nope by Jordan Peele. Yeah, Nope. Yeah. Wolf. Yeah, I seen that movie. Yeah, I forgot what the movie was called, though. Yeah, but that shit was crazy, too. That monkey. I heard that happened in real life or something like that happened in real life. I heard something like that happened in real life. That's why they did that scene. Skylar Zarseno says, hi, what's up, Skylar? How you doing? Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. Welcome to Horror Sundays episode. What episode are we on? 42? Yeah, episode 42. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Smash the thumbs up, please. Get us up to 23. Apareki says, Isaac's actually the son of Trump. Nah, Chucky. More like Chucky, Apareki. He looks more like Chucky. Twisted Emo says, I do have a story for a continuation. What is it? What is it, Twisted Emo? What is it? Remember, I'm making a Halloween Ends fan film right now in the process. I would love to show you guys stills, but not yet. Not yet, though. Not yet, guys. Not yet. Not yet. Wait. A trailer should come out soon. Oh, I'm looking at that shot of Michael, dude. He looks fucking crazy. I just hope my friend like fixes shit up with his girlfriend, cause man, his girlfriend, damn, it's crazy, crazy. Hope he fixes shit up with her so we can continue filming our movie, man. Um, Twisted Emo says Corey wakes up minutes after Lori and the crowd leave and take Michael to the junkyard. Then Corey gets up and tries to go back to his old house and stay there for a couple of years. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, right? His mom's dead. His dad or his uncle. I don't know if it was his uncle or his dad. I get confused because like I know it's very confusing. I can't tell if those are his parents or if that's his mom or his aunt or whatever it is. But yeah, that makes sense on some Michael stuff, huh? Remember he was sleeping at that kid's house? That kid that died, remember he was sleeping in that house? So that would make sense, yeah, for Corey to be all weird like that, and stay in his old house like Michael. Um, Wolf says, "Oh yeah, that's right. He isn't a teenager. Laugh out loud. I've only seen Halloween Ends once, so I forgot about the alcohol scene. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, Corey's like a 21, 22-year-old dude, bro. That's why the band geeks wanted him to buy beer. Because they were like 17, 18, still in high school. I remember those days when I used to tell bums and stuff, hey, can you buy me a beer, please? And sometimes they would, and sometimes they wouldn't. I remember those days. Going to high school, bro. I was like 16, 17, drinking beer on my way to school, dude. Bad boy. Bad boy.
He didn't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
Said, nah.
A lot of the times they would, though, buy it.
They don't give a fuck. You're going to buy them one, too.
Yeah. Yeah, they would come out with 240s, and then we'd just open our backpack, throw it out, get the Four Loco, and take off walking. I remember that, dude. I remember.
Buy 240s?
I would buy like a Four Loco, and then Jazz would buy like a 40. And dang, that fool would sip his 40 in class, fool.
They wouldn't see?
They saw him once, and they kicked him out of school.
What they say?
Huh?
And that surgery class?
That continuation school. We used to go to East LA back like 14, 13 years ago, like in 2011. Yeah, they saw that fool. That fool's dumb. That fool would have his 40 in the backpack, right? That fool would look around and take little sips and shit. And then they caught that fool one day. That fool was a wino.
That fool couldn't wait till fucking period. Till like no.
Nah, you know what? We were so young back then. We weren't even addicted yet. He was just trying to, I don't know what, just not giving a shit. That shit was crazy, bro. Twisted Emo says, then Corey is awakened by these abandoned explorers, and Corey grabs his old scarecrow mask and kills them, and that's when he starts his killing spree again. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. If I was able to find the guy that looked like Corey, I would make that. But we already have our own, but that's a great story. Twisted Emo, you should make a fan film, bro. That's a great story. That's a great little plot you got right there. That's a cool, 15, 20-minute fan film, maybe. Yeah, dude, yeah. I already wrote my own original story for a Halloween Ends fan film. It takes place, my Halloween Ends fan film takes place in 2020. My fan film takes place in 2020, 2 years before Corey Cunningham, because Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills is one movie. 2018 and Kills is the same night. 2018 and Kills is still Halloween 2018. So my fan film, it takes place in 2020, 2 years before Corey Cunningham's killing spree. And if you watch Halloween Ends in the beginning, in the opening monologue, it says that there's a lot of weird stuff going on in Haddonfield since Michael disappeared, You see Oscar's mom hanging. She hung herself as well with his devil costume. You see a couple dead in a Jeep, shot on the forehead. We see a lot of creepy stuff going on in Haddonfield, while Michael was missing. So that's where I'm going to fit my story in, And around the Halloween 2020 period, around the pandemic era and stuff, 2 years before Corey's killing spree. Surya Khan says, I just finished watching My Bloody Valentine 1981. That's an awesome movie. That's an awesome movie. I love that movie. I love that movie. It's a great movie, Surya Khan. Enjoy it. That is a badass movie. Also watch the remake from 2009. It's also a good movie. Blaze says, I don't know, I put random letters. That's all good, Blaze. No worries. No worries. Who am I to tell you how to express yourself? Surya Khan says, and I'm going to watch Near Dark, 1987. Yeah, that's a good movie too as well. Watch it after, In the Dark. Blaze says, have you seen Charlie's Farm? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Is it a movie? Let me check it out quick. No, I don't think I've seen it yet. I don't think I've seen it yet, Blaze. But I saw that it has Kane Hodder in it, so now I gotta check it out. I saw that it has Kane Hodder in it, so now I gotta check it out. Aporiki says, I don't think the voice of Chucky is really at conventions much. Oh, okay. I don't think the voice of Chucky is really at conventions much. Brad Dourif, yeah, he's rare as well. He's rare as well at conventions. He's got so much money, he doesn't even need to do conventions. That's why Jamie Lee Curtis doesn't do conventions, bruh. She's so rich, she doesn't need to. I'm pretty sure that's the case with Brad Dourif. But I think I've seen pictures of him do conventions here and there out of the kindness of his heart. He seems like such a humble guy. Yeah, but yeah, Brad Dourif is a rare one sometimes too, you know? So yeah, when he's there, you know it's gonna be a packed convention. Aporeki says, is Carrie the daughters of Satan? What's the Carrie lore? I don't know. Yeah, like I haven't really looked up the Carrie lore as much. But Carrie, it seems to me like she might have supernatural powers. Don't really know if they're like satanic or demonic, but she has powers nonetheless. You know? So yeah, it would be cool if you could connect Carrie also as well to Children of the Corn, The Omen, and The Exorcist, right? Because it feels like that's all connected. Carrie, The Omen, The Exorcist, Children of the Corn, Rosemary's Baby, all that weird stuff like that. It feels like it could be connected because it's like supernatural horror that has to do with like the occult and stuff like that. Surya Khan said, hi, what's up, Surya Khan? Spaporeki says, hey Frank, want a slice of cow pie? I baked it fresh. Yes, as long as the meat is seasoned well. Wicked Milk says, yes sir. What's up, Wicked Milk? How you doing? How you doing, Wicked Milk? Wolf says, what are your top 3 horror subgenres? I think slasher horror is your number 1. Yeah, slasher horror is my number 1. Slasher horror is my number 1. But I also like creature horror. I like supernatural horror as well. I like all types of horror. I like all the horrors. I like them all. They're all interesting to watch. But my favorite ones is obviously slasher serial killers because that's just the best, bro. Come on. Can't go wrong with them. Ooh. Yeah. I like them all, dude. The Universal Monsters. I grew up watching that as well, you know, because I had a dad that was born in the 50s, you know, so they watched all that old stuff from back then, you know, so I grew up watching all the Universal Monsters, Dracula. I like all that as well. Jaws, you know, Terminator. The first Terminator movie is basically a slasher movie as well. Sarah Connor's literally like Laurie Strode. And Kyle Reese is like Dr. Loomis, you know? He even has a trench coat. And he's running around trying to protect her from some unkillable 6-foot dude, you know? That gets shot and burned and won't stop, you know? I love them all, bro. I love all the genres. But yeah, slashers, serial killers is my favorite one. Wicked Milk says, damn, bro, that urethra performance was sick as fuck. Yeah, bro. My band gets down. When we play, we like getting dirty, bro. When we play music, we like playing dirty, rock and roll, punk rock, you know? I like destroying instruments. I like destroying I like getting chaotic, bro. I like getting chaotic when I play. I would have broke my guitar. I would have broke my guitar, but that's my good guitar. That guitar that I use, that's my brother bought me that guitar, you know? That's a good guitar. I don't want to break that. So next show I'm going to try to buy a cheap guitar that I could smash on the stage. But yeah, thank you so much, Wicked Milk. Glad you enjoyed our performance. Surya Cat says, yes, Charlie's Farm. WWE wrestler was in that movie. You haven't seen it yet, but I also saw that Kane Hodder's in it, so I'm about to check it out. Surya Cat says, Nathan Jones featured in Charlie's Farm. That's awesome. Aporeki says, have you seen The Barn? It's a horror movie. I don't think so, Aporeki. I don't think so. Aporeki says, do you know what a cow pie even is? A cow pie? I'm guessing it's just a pie, a meat pie, you know? A meat pie, meat lover's pie. It's just freaking cow just cut up and freaking baked into a pie. It's a meat pie, basically. Barn, right? It's called Barn. Ooh, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this either, Apple Ricky, but I gotta check it out. It's on Tubi. Barn. It looks cool. It looks cool. I like your taste, Apple Ricky. I like your taste. Barn. Wolf says, Carrie is a masterpiece. It's one of my 100 favorite horror movies. And fun fact, it was the first Stephen King book ever published. Awesome. Yeah, that's cool, right? That's cool, bro. Stephen King rocks as well. Aporeki says, have you heard of the La Llorona? Yes, of course I've heard of La Llorona. Of course. Aporeki says, my aunt got chased by her when she was a teenager. Many years ago, my aunt saw her on a rock crying. Where was your aunt at? Aporeki, where was your aunt at that she saw her? Because supposedly La Llorona only appears in Mexico. That's what the legend says, Aporeki, that La Llorona only appears in Mexico. That's what I've heard. That's what my mom said when I was growing up. That's what my family said, that she appears in Mexico. So where was your aunt at, Aporeki, that she managed to see La Llorona? Aporeki says, no, cow pie is a bunch of cow poop. Oh, man, that's nasty. I was thinking more like a meat lover's pie, you know? But, yeah, that's crazy, Aporeki. That's crazy. Barn. That's cool, though. I got to check out that movie, Barn. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Yeah. All right, yeah. Aporeki says, my aunt was at a lake. La Llorona can travel at any lake. I don't remember what she said. She said she saw her. That's crazy, Aporeki. That's crazy. I'd be scared as hell. I would be scared as hell. All right, guys. So I'm going to be cutting the live early today, all right? I'll be cutting the live early today. Aporeki says, no, cow pies. Okay. Wicked Milk says, laughing my ass off. I knew it was going to be something like that, laughing my ass off. Wicked Milk's on laughing. Oh, man. Aporeki says, my aunt was at a lake. La Llorona can travel at any lake. I don't remember what she said. She said she saw her. Aporeki says, I think I would shit my pants if I saw her. Yeah, I heard she's pretty scary. Yo. I heard she is pretty scary. I'll be back. Y'all gonna go take this over here. Move, guys.
Over my hat.
Yo, what's up, everyone? I'm back. I'm back, everyone. What's up? Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Wicked Milk says, La Llorona be crying, you know? She needs someone to comfort her. Yeah, that's what I mean. She's like, where's my kids? That's what she says, supposedly. Wicked Milk says, she said, you know what I mean? Wicked Milk says she's like the witch from Left 4 Dead. Yeah, didn't she drown her kids or something? Yeah. Aporiki, yeah. She drowned her kids, yeah. She drowned her kids. Hey, Aporiki, I'm going to be Art the Clown for Halloween. I'm going to be Art the Clown for Halloween. That's going to be cool. Look, check this out, guys. I really needed some Art the Clown teeth for my costume. And damn, Trick or Treat Studios is sold out on their Art the Clown teeth. And they were only $20 on the site. And then I looked on eBay, dude, and they're trying to sell them for like $50, $80, 100 something. I was like, hell no, I'm not paying that much for something that only costs us $20 from the manufacturer. So I went to my local, like, what is it called? What is it called? I'm not Magic Shop, but what is it called? No, but it's kind of like a novelty shop inside the little store that I went to, and I found some teeth. I found some teeth that look pretty good. All right, and I want you guys to let me know what y'all think. Check it out. Look, these teeth. I'm gonna use these teeth for my Art the Clown costume. I'm gonna use these teeth for my Art the Clown costume. Since I wasn't able to get the Trick or Treat Studios ones, I think I'm just gonna get that teeth paint and just paint the teeth a bit more darker as well. I'm gonna try them on right now. Wicked Milk says she drowned her children. Wicked Milk says down bad. Hell yeah. Aporiki says because her husband cheated on her. It was like 500 years ago. Wolf says female horror characters scare me more than males. It has been like that since childhood. Yeah, man, they're pretty scary too as well. Anything that tries to kill you is scary, I think. Yeah, but I'm gonna try them on. Check it out. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. I hate sneezing, dude. I hate sneezing so much. They're kind of hard to put on, though. Oh, Blaze says, what are you eating? I'm not eating anything. I'm trying to try on these fake teeth, but they're kind of hard to put on. Look at that. That's crazy. All right. Apareki says if someone sees her, don't make eye contact. Just run from her. You, why you gonna turn to stone or what? Blaze says, "What are you eating?" I'm not eating anything. Like I said, I was trying on some fake teeth. Wolf says, "Left 4 Dead is the greatest zombie game of all time." Wolf says, "Bless you, Frank." Thank you so much for blessing me, Wolf. Spring Plus, she says, Apareki, lots of people don't think she's real, but I do because my aunt's seen her. No, she's real. She's real. She's real. She only scares non-believers or people who intrude in her territory. Timothy Purif- Timothy Purifoy. Timothy Purifoy, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. This is Hollywood Horror Film Club Horror Sundays episode, what is it, 42. Please like and subscribe to the channel. My name is Frank. Timothy, please smash the thumbs up right there. Yeah, Timothy, get us up to 26. So more people could join us here in the channel, please. Wolf says, you look like a character from Hills Have Eyes or Wrong Turn with those teeth. That's pretty funny, right? That's pretty funny. Apareki says, no, you'll die if you make eye contact with her. All right, all right. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, man. I wish the front teeth were a bit smaller, though. I wish the front teeth were a bit smaller. What's up? Good. Wait. What's up? Good. I got to. Please don't say my last name on air. All right, then, man. I guess so. My bad, Timothy. My bad. I didn't know that was your actual last name. I thought that was like some like fake like YouTube name or something. Since everyone here has like a YouTube handle, no one here goes by their actual name or last name. So I thought that might have been like your nickname or something. But my bad about that. Poreki says she's also called the weeping woman who cries for her kids. I suggest you keep your kids away from her because she'll take them. Yeah, I heard about that too as well. Look at that. I think he has big ass freaking teeth in the front though. That's what sucks about him. Timothy says you good. Nathan's my government name. All right, cool, man. My government name is Frank. Government name. Apareki says you kind of look like a tweaker with those teeth. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Well, they're supposed to be my Art the Clown teeth. Look. Oh, oh, These teeth look funny, yo. I can't get over it. Chill, dude. Um, well, Wolf 123 is all laughing. Timothy says you can say Timothy says you can say Tim dog though. Okay. Tim. I got Frank my name though. All right, Tim. No worries, Tim. No worries, man. No worries. Apariki says I gotta finish watching The Barn. I'll probably do it after the live. Yeah, I'm gonna end the live at 6:30 today, Apariki. So I won't hold you guys up too long today, cause I still gotta. I'm gonna be busy tomorrow filming my friend's movie. Well, we're starting to prep to film, so I'm gonna be. Yeah, I gotta end the live today at 6:30. So yes, Apariki, watch The Barn after. We got 8 minutes left, guys. We got 8 minutes left in the freaking chat already, all right? We got 8 minutes. I'm gonna have to cut the live short today at 6:30 because I gotta do some storyboarding. I gotta do some storyboarding after this as well. So yeah. Timothy says satellite how you get all those masks? I just buy them, bro. I just buy them. I just recycle. I recycle. I shoot music videos for my friends and they pay me, you know? And sometimes they can't pay me with money. So I'm like, okay, then buy me this mask, you know? So yeah, bro, I got more masks up in my closet up there, but I can't show that right now. It's too much. But yeah, I love masks, man. Wolf says, Frank, you're killing me with those teeth. Yeah, that's just funny, huh? Yeah, they're my Art the Clown teeth. I gotta paint them up a bit more though. Wicked Milk says, yo, bro, do it. Oh, JJ impression real quick. Should I do it? Partner, I need a picture of Spider-Man now. Partner, give me a picture of Spider-Man. How does it go? What's another one? I forgot. Freaking. Oh yeah, Spider-Man, hero or menace? Remember that in Spider-Man 2, I think, when they're writing in the Daily Bugle when J. Jonah Jameson and his editor are putting together a paper and they're trying to figure out what to title it, and then J. Jonah Jameson is like, Spider-Man, hero or menace? No, let me say it better. Spider-Man, hero or menace? And then the editor's like, he was saving those people and shit. J. Jonah Jameson was awesome, man. Parker, give me a picture of Spider-Man. Timothy says, you got more masks than me. But at least you still have some masks, bro. At least you still have some masks. I got more right here, look, too, as well. But those are all Ghostface. Like I said, I got more masks in my closet. Timothy says, called back when you can. All right? I'm like, all right, you heard me? Twisted says, sorry if I wasn't talking for a while. It's all good, Twisted. No worries. Twisted says, I was doing something for my mom. But one of my friends said I look like Corey when wearing my coveralls and scarecrow mask. That's cool, yeah. Corey's cool, bro. He was a cool killer. Timothy says, I'm fucking with you, Alien, Michael Myers, and Jeepers Creepers, and I can't understand what you're saying, Timothy. I can't really understand what you're saying, man. Try not to spell your words all together, you know? I can't really understand what you're saying, man. Wicked Milk's just like, ha 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 ha. Apple Ricky says, I can see Jaylene playing Wednesday Addams in an Addams Family remake. Yeah, I can see that too, yeah. Pale white skin, the braids, yeah, skinny. Yeah, you see, you see, when I picture Wednesday, I picture something more like, someone more like my little sister, you know? I don't picture Jenna Ortega. When I think Wednesday, I don't picture her. I just don't see her as Wednesday.
Because she looks too Hispanic.
Like her Wednesday to me is just like some alternate reality Wednesday or something. Like yeah, I just don't see her. Like I just don't see her as Wednesday, bro. I just don't.
Wednesday's supposed to be a, you know,
or at least maybe not completely full white because the dad in Adam's family is like Spaniard or whatever, but like someone at least pale.
But she looks white though.
That's what I mean by pale. She has to be at least pale looking, you know? Because the whole thing with the Adams family is they're supposed to be like dead, you know? That's why they're fucking pale, you know? They're supposed to be like dead, kind of.
They just casted her ass because she's famous.
And because I don't even honestly like I just don't see her as Wednesday. I see it like some alternate reality of Wednesday universe, you know? Yeah. Got three more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes and I'm cutting the live. Cutting the live a bit early today. I got some stuff to do right now to draw. Hey, Twisted Emo, I'm just looking at your reel right now. The Corey one. Is that Twisted Emo right there? Twisted Emo. Look at that. That's your Corey reel, huh? That's pretty cool. Do you have the boots also? Twisted Emo, do you have the Corey boots also? Those like mechanic work boots that he wears. That's pretty cool, man. Timothy says, I said, how much would you charge me for Michael Myers Jeepers Creepers Texas Chainsaw? For a mask? How much would I charge you for a mask? I don't know, bro. I'm not selling my masks. I'm keeping all my masks. I keep all my masks. That's why I buy them, because I like collecting. Eventually, I should start selling masks again, though. But I had to invest in buying a few blanks and stuff and painting them to sell, you know? These are all mine. All this you see here, this is all for my collection. This is my stuff right here. None of this is for sale. None of it is for sale, bro. I'm going to pass it down, too, one day when I die. Timothy's Twisted Emo says, yeah, that's me. Hell yeah, bro. That's cool. I like it. I like it. It was a cool one. We got 1 more minute, guys. We got 1 more minute. I got to cut the live early today at 6:30, guys. I got to continue drawing some storyboards. But thank you so much, Hollywood Horror Film Club, Ghostface, and Michael Myers Collectors, for joining me here on the channel on another episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays. Today on episode 42. Like I always say, please smash the like and subscribe button. It really helps us out a lot in the algorithm. Smash the bell notification to be notified when I go live or upload new videos here on the channel. Hit the comments below. Share these videos with everyone you know so we can keep making more horror content here on this channel. Also, follow me on Instagram for more horror content. And if you'd like to leave a donation to the channel, Cash App link down below as well. If not, just keep smashing the thumbs up. Twisted says, I feel you got Jason and Scary Movie. Jason and Scary. I got some Jason stuff, but I don't have any. I don't have the Scary Movie masks yet. I need to get them. The What's Up Ghostface. Yeah, I need to get those. Blaze says, take care, stay strong. See you in 2 weeks. Stay healthy. You too, Blaze. Take care. Take care, Timothy. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys. I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna be able to go live on Wednesday because I might be shooting that day. I'll let you know. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening.